Hey pals, welcome back, or welcome if you're new here. Once again, there's a month gap between my videos. I'm so sorry. I think I might have missed February, but here I am. I am alive. Today I'm gonna be talking about some of my favorite things recently. Yeah. Let's just hop right into it. So the first category I'm going to be talking about, obviously, is books. So I have 3 books that I wanted to mention. First being Cinder and Glass, an ARC that I got, and it's so good, guys. It's so good. It obviously is a Cinderella retelling. It's very cute. There's nothing like super crazy about it that like super differs from like regular old Cinderella, but still super fun. There's also like a queer side romance going on, which my little gay heart was so happy with that. Like just anything that has a little bit of queerness in it, I'm like, yes, of course. So yeah, honestly, it's nothing like mind-blowing, but it was super cute, super quick read, a good just fun time, you know, like nothing too serious, nothing too crazy, just vibes. The next book is also an ARC that I got recently called She Gets the Girl. This is a contemporary, I think romance, I'm pretty sure it's categorized under romance. You know that TikTok sound that is like metal? Yeah, that's how I'm feeling right now. Anyways, it's about these 2 girls. It's a dual POV book. They go to the same university, and one is like kind of player, very flirty, naturally, that kind of thing. The other is like, she had no friends, her mom's her best friend, she doesn't do anything, but she's in love with a girl that she went to high school with who happens to be at the same university. So the whole storyline is the player girl helping the very innocent girl get the girl. Yeah, it was super cute, very gay, specifically very lesbian. Like everyone is gay. So good. They like briefly include a character that uses they them pronouns, which was fun. I believe Molly, one of the main characters, oh yeah, she is. She's half Korean, so there's that rep as well. It's a good fun time. Again, I've very much been in the kind of reading mood where I'm just like, just give me good vibes. I just want to have fun. I don't want anything depressing. I just want good vibes. That's all I want from my books right now. And this gave me that. It was very fun. It did have quite a few heavier topics in it that I think it handled really well, personally. And like, it wasn't all just like upbeat feel good kind of thing. And I really liked the ending, even though I wanted more. So yeah, it was really good. I would highly recommend. And the last book that I'm gonna mention is The Lost Hero, specifically just like the Heroes of Olympus series. I am reading it for the first time and buddy reading it with my bestie Indy. I will link their channel down below because they've posted some videos about it too, but it has been so fun. Like, Indy has read the series before and this is my first time, which is like a really fun dynamic when doing a buddy read, I've found. I definitely don't think I'm gonna like it as much as the original Percy Jackson series, but it's still super fun, of course. I'm currently reading The Son of Neptune, and having that Percy POV back, I love that man. And especially with like the TV show like actually happening and them talking about casting announcements and it's starting to film in June, I'm just like, I'm very much in my Percy Jackson feelings right now, so I'm just vibing. I will say that Jason is kind of annoying. He is no Percy, but at this moment I am in love with Leo and Piper, so I'm having a good time with this. It's very fun, and it's funny, you can tell when it came out because they mentioned pillow pets and I was like, oh, throwback to my childhood. This probably would have been really fun to read when I was actually a kid, but still fun. So the next category is media. So like TV shows, movies, that kind of thing. And I have a few for this one. First of all, The Crown. Hello. I rewatched up to season 3. I think I originally watched season 1 and 2, and then whenever the like cast changes, I only watched one episode when it first came out, and then I just like dropped off. So I rewatched the first 2 seasons and then continued onto the new ones. I love it. If you follow me on anything, you would probably see me not being able to shut up about royal family things. I'm obsessed now. It is my current, like, I'm very fixated on it. It's all I want to talk about. It's all I want to learn about. It's just The Crown itself was such a good show, and the casting is so good. Like, I really don't understand how they found actors that like look like the people. Like the guy that plays Charles, that is Charles. Like that's just Charles time traveling. Like it's so freaky. It's definitely the ears, but the girl playing Princess Diana as well, like, also the fact that Helena Bonham Carter is Princess Margaret, the best royal in my opinion. Amazing. So yeah, I love that show. I can't wait for the new season. I need it right now. Please give it to me. Thank you. And related to The Crown, I've been very into watching royal family documentaries now because I'm like, I want to know what really happened and things that they changed and things like that. I watched I think it's called The House of Windsor, maybe, documentary series on Netflix, where it's like the first time that a camera crew has been let into the Queen's personal archives, and they like talk about letters and things that we didn't know about before, and it's so crazy. Like, dude, like the drama, the controversy, the scandals, it's addicting. Can you tell I'm like very excited? It's just so fun, and I know that they're like real people, and honestly majority of them have done really terrible things and aren't very good people, but it's just really interesting to like research and look into like their lives and the things that they did. And honestly, thinking about it, I'm like, why did they archive and keep all of these letters that very clearly make them look terrible? You'd think if they were like writing a letter to someone and it very clearly would cause scandal, they would like burn it. Like, for a family that is very like focused on privacy, not letting the public really know their personalities, like they avoid scandal at all costs kind of thing, you'd think that you would like get rid of, destroy the evidence when you literally write letters that incriminate yourself. Like, I don't get it, but it's amazing for me because it's just trauma for me to consume. Okay, enough about the royal family because I will never shut up about it if I don't move on. The next media type thing that I've been very into is finally a K-drama. I've been trying to get into K-dramas for so long, but I just haven't found any that like hold my attention, I guess. But this one is currently airing and I'm addicted actually. let me see. Oh, the new episode came out 11 hours ago, so when I'm done filming this, I'm watching it. But the show is Semantic Error. Yes, I'm not even gonna like try and pronounce the actors' names because I know that I will butcher it, but one of the main guys used to be in the K-pop group K&K, and the other main guy is from Donkiz. I think that's how you pronounce it. So former idol, and it's a gay drama. It's so good. It's so cute. It's very much enemies to lovers vibes. The tension, guys. I now understand what people mean when they say like the smallest things in K-dramas are like huge, because they're literally just held hands and I was like squealing. It's so good. Highly recommend. I don't even know what else to say. It's just really good. It's fun. And I'm very much enjoying it. I hope that it continues to be good. And hopefully I can use this opportunity to get into more K-dramas because I'm slacking. And lastly, the Eternals. Is it the Eternals or just Eternals? I think it's just Eternals. Anyways, I thought it was great. I know on Twitter, most opinions that I see are very negative. People hate Eternals, but I really liked it. I thought it was fun. I'm very easy to please, especially when it comes to Marvel. Honestly, I am very used to my opinions not being the popular ones because Age of Ultron is in my top 5 and I know everyone hates that movie. So I'm not really surprised that I loved Eternals and everyone else didn't, but I will say, can we forget that that one end credit scene didn't happen? That sentence didn't make sense. Let's pretend that the first end credit scene didn't happen, okay? I don't like it. Thank you. Moving on. The next category is music. 3 K-pop groups I've been obsessed with right now. First being Treasure. My babies, my boys, I love them so much. Since they debuted, they were in my alts, but because they had like a year break from music releases, I kind of forgot about them a little bit. Like, I still love them, but they dropped out of alt status. I was just like, yeah, I don't think I like them as much as I used to. And then Jikjin came out, and now I'm dying obsessed with it. It's like, how are they gonna release the best song of the year in February? You can tell I'm excited because I'm stuttering. But it's so good. The whole album's so good. They all look so good. Mashiho has always been my top bias, but Yoshi, sir, leave me alone. This comeback is ruining my life, ruining my bias list. Yoshi might take over Mashiho's spot. That's rude, but yeah, very good. I've been listening to the song on repeat and just rewatching the stages over and over again, and I'm not sorry because it's so good. Another group that I've been obsessed with is Stacy. I'm still learning all the members' names. I know 4, I think. Yeah, 4 of their names. Are there 6 members? I swear, I can't keep track of K-pop groups anymore. I know 4 of their names, and I'm learning the other ones. But Run to You, guys, I don't know if this is controversial or not because I literally haven't seen anyone really talking about it, but Run to You is their best title track. Sorry, but it is. I already really liked all of their title tracks. I've always really liked all of their music, but this song really has persuaded me to get more into Stacy, so yeah. And the last music related thing that I've been obsessed with is A-Pink. These girls, man, I've always really loved them. I never like fully stan them. I just listen to their music and know like 2 members. But they have a flawless discography, especially like within the recent years. Like their title tracks are so good. And Dilemma, man, the chorus where they're actually saying dilemma and doing the like hand thing, it's so good. I have a thing for like choruses that almost sound like the melody is like off, like the key is weird. If you listen to Dilemma, hopefully you can understand what I mean by that. But that kind of sound I live for, so it's very much for me, I think. And the last category is misc, just random things. First of all, I got new glasses. Yes, sorry, my ring light is gonna be really annoying, but they're clear and a slightly different shape than what I had before. They were very like round. I'm obsessed with them. I think they're really cute. I didn't realize they're like almost identical to my best friend's glasses. Hers are like a light gray, mine are clear, but we're twins and it wasn't even intentional, and that's proof that we are soulmates, I think. Something else that I've been really obsessed with is Notion. I can't stop remaking my Notion. Every time I see like a new video of someone doing a tour, I'm like, oh, I like their setup more, and then I just completely redo it. I would really like to do like a Notion tour on here, but I don't know how to screen record and then line it up with my video. So if I can figure out how to do that, I will show you. But recently I made a whole K-pop page. I posted a little like screen recording on Twitter from my phone. I'm just opening it so I can like tell you guys what it is, but it's basically I made profiles for a bunch of groups that I stan, and I have like all their official pages like YouTube, VLive, member Twitter, staff Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, blah blah blah. Linked all their music videos, their info, like what label they're from, their debut, their fandom name, whatever. I have all the members' profiles, I have all the albums listed, then I have like special clips, if they do a relay dance, dance practices, MV and jacket makings, reality shows, other like... I went a little overboard, but it was very fun, and I've only done 3 groups so far, and I'm addicted. It's very good anxiety relief, so it's fine. I think it's fine. Lastly would be my hair. I don't think I've filmed a video with my new hair, but I got a little bit of a shag. My hair is very faded. It's like barely red anymore, but yeah, I think my hair is very cute. It's no longer just like blunt, which I didn't really like. So yeah, those are all my favorite things. Yeah, so that's the end of the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I have a lot of energy today, clearly. And hopefully you guys liked my rambling about like the royal family and stuff. I forgot, oh my god. That is not the end. I have one more thing. Figure skating. I am obsessed with figure skating. I was always into figure skating, watching it, since like 2017, because Yuzuru is a king who brought me in, and now I'm very into it. I changed my K-pop stan Twitter to a K-pop/figure skating Twitter, so that's how into it I am. And the Olympics were hell. Absolute hell. Everything about it. I don't want to be like super controversial and like make people annoyed by saying my opinions, but drugs, overscoring, underscoring, injuries, drama, so much happened. I'd like to pretend it didn't happen, honestly. The Olympics were just the gala at the end. That's it. That's all I'm acknowledging. So yeah, that's actually the end. Those are all my favorite recent things. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I will see you soon, hopefully. Bye!